Hello everyone, I am Dr. Swati Gupta and today I am going to explain about stock related terms. Before investing in a stocks of the company, it is must to understand key financial terms so that we can make a good decision and able to purchase good stocks. These essential terms are grouped into different categories. In this video, I will explain about first category, that is stock related terms. Now, what is stock or share? A stock or share represents ownership in a company. When you buy a stock, you become a part owner of that company. Stocks are traded on stock exchange and their prices change based on the company's performance, market trends and investor sentiments. Now, key benefits of owning stocks. First, claim on profits. When you invest in a company, you may receive a portion of the company's profit, that is called dividend. Second, potential for growth. If the company grows well, the value of the stock may rise and it enables you to sell the stock at a profit, that is called capital gain. Third, voting rights. Some stocks give you the power to vote on important company decisions such as electing board members or approving mergers. Now, types of stocks. First, common stock. It represents basic ownership in a company and offers voting rights for the investors. It may pay dividend, but it is not guaranteed and may fluctuate based on company's profit. Second, preferred stocks. It also represents ownership but with priority over common stock in certain aspects. It usually doesn't provide voting rights. Dividends are usually fixed in it and they get priority in receiving dividends and claims on assets if the company is liquidated in comparison of common stock. Common stocks are suitable for investors seeking growth and voting rights, while preferred stocks are ideal for those seeking stable income with lower risk. Now, second point in stock related terms is dividend. As I told you, a dividend is a portion of a company's profit distributed to shareholders as a reward for their investment. Dividend can be in the form of cash or additional shares. Not all the companies pay dividend. It depends on their financial health and policies. If company grows well and their profit increase, there is a higher chance to get dividend for that company's stock. Now, third point, capital gain. An investor earns capital gain or profit by selling an asset such as stocks, bonds or mutual funds for a higher price than its purchase cost. It represents the increase in the value of an asset over time. It may be realized or unrealized gain. When you sell the asset for a profit, it is called realized capital gain. But the increase in the value of an asset you still own is unrealized gain. It is also called paper gains. Now, types of capital gains. First, short-term capital gains. It is earned by selling an asset held for less than 1 year and usually taxed at a higher tax rate. Second, long-term capital gains. It is earned by selling an asset held for more than 1 year and usually taxed at a lower tax rate. Now, fourth point, market capitalization. Market capitalization is the total value of a company's outstanding shares in the market. When you multiply stock price with their total number of shares, you can get the market capitalization. Suppose if a company has 1 million shares outstanding and each share is priced at Rs 500, market capitalization is equal to 500 multiplied by 1 million shares. It means market capitalization is 50 crore rupees. This value represents the total worth of the company's share in the market. Now, categories of market capitalization. Market capitalization is divided into 3 categories according to the SEBI. First, large cap. Top 100 companies with the highest market value, typically rupee 20,000 crore or more, comes under large cap company. It is known as blue chip stocks as it offers stability and reliability. Second, mid cap companies ranked 101 to 250 with a market value between rupee 5,000 crore to rupee 20,000 crore are mid cap companies. It often have a good track record but involve more risk in comparison to large cap companies. Third, small cap companies ranked 251 and below with a market value of less than 5,000 crore rupee are small cap companies. These companies are typically new startups or business in the early growth stage. It offers high growth potential but have a greater risk also. In the next video, I will explain financial metrics and ratios. Thank you.